Before we jump into today's video, I want to give a quick shout out to our channel sponsor, Many Realms. If you're looking for Magic the Gathering and Magic the Gathering related supplies, be sure to check out ManyRealms.com. I'll post a link to their website in the video description, so be sure to go check them out. Hey, what's up everybody? How's everyone doing out there today? Welcome back to Wildcat MTG, and a little bonus content today. WotC recently dropped these encyclopedias of Magic, and I did manage to make it through the queue and pick up a couple. We're going to open up one today. I'm going to hang on to one for myself for future me. I don't know, whatever. But I am intrigued. What's crazy is I just recently got them over the weekend. And I know people were getting them like as early as last week. So for whatever reason, my house just doesn't get them until like a week after everyone else. But here we are. So I know many of you at this point have probably seen these openings already. You kind of know what cards are in there, but of course there's a chance, of course, in addition to the regular card versions, there's then foil versions, and then there's hopefully you pull a Halo foil version. So with that being said, why don't we go ahead and dive on in and let's crack one of these open. There are certainly some cards in these in this product that I am excited about, that having an additional copy or so for myself. What's the best way to get in here? That. Cool. Oh, right. There's probably like something else. Hold on. It's like, that was really loud. There must be something else in there. It's because there's a spin down in there. There. Now get out of here, box. So you got a spin down die with all the letters of the alphabet. All 37 of them. I can't read or write. All right. So pretty cool little display here. I dig it. That's neat. All right. Let's crack this thing open. People were asking about like the quality of it. I am gonna just pull all of these out. There's that bonus card in there. Sure. Throw that off to the side. All of our letters of the alphabet here. But yeah, just for those of you who are kind of wondering how sturdy or whatever it is display, it's not bad. I'll actually probably hang on to this. All right. I don't know what the pull rates are, right? It's like I don't know what the chances of it being foil. I don't know what the chance of it being versus being Halo foil. I'm going to have to pick up so much paper after this. This is probably a mistake. All right. I have apparently heard of boxes with as many as 3 Halo foils. I don't think I've heard of any more than that, but I've also heard lots of people say they got 0 Halo foils. So there's definitely no guarantee there. Oh, looks like we're going to start off with a foil. It is Foil Altar of the Brood. Really cool artwork there. So there's a foil. I'm probably just going to do foil piles, non-foil piles, and I don't know. Again, hopefully we see a Halo foil. That would be swell. But again, it sounds like there's certainly no guarantee there. Oh, this is miserable, this paper. Okay. I should have bought a trash can in here before doing this. That's what I have learned. All right, so we've got our Brain Freeze there. Cool looking Brain Freeze, non-foil. There's, of course, so people are like, I don't know, the whole like, is it worth it thing. I will say, by the way, like if you're looking for the chase cards from these, whether it's like Phyrexian Altar or Urza Saga or, Field of the Dead, I generally think that if you were picking up 2 of these, which drops the price to about $150 a piece, that like this, it's pretty hard to miss on this. Like Field of the Dead, Urza Saga, and Phyrexian Altar were probably $130 to $140 for base copies by themselves. Like they basically paid for the secret layer. Crop rotation after that, non-foil. Really cool art though. So I feel like if you were lucky enough to get one, it's pretty hard to miss on these from like, I guess, a value standpoint. You got some other stuff in here like KCI, Clark Iron Clan Works or whatever it's called, and then Ice-Crown Scepter. So I think you're just kind of like, hey, can I get lucky and can I pull one of the cool cards in foil or Halo foil? Demonic Consultation, also a card that sees a good amount of play. So far we are at like the original encyclopedia, or not encyclopedia, the 30th anniversary countdown. It was like 50-50 on whether it was foil or not. If like you hit like a Chrome Mox or Necropotence or something like that, you were living the dream. If you pulled those in foil, there was no Halo foils for those. Except we have Eerie Ultimatum, also non-foil. But these You have the Halo foils, which apparently are pretty tough to pull, and then I don't think it's anywhere near 50-50 for the foil versus non-foil. All right, next up we have F. F is for Field of the Dead, and that is non-foil. That's one of the, again, that's kind of like one of the cards where you're like, yeah, this is going to make this layer worth it, because I think regular Field of the Dead's run for, what, 45? So whether you like the art version or not, I will say, like, people kind of flooding the market with the secret layer after they've been cracking them, and of course people trying to get their Halo foils or whatever. If you were looking to pick up Phyrexian Altars, Urza Sagas, or Fields of Deads, or any of the other cards in here, now is actually a really good time. There's a lot that are below market because people are just unloading all the stuff that they didn't want or whatever from their secret layers that they opened. Next up, we have Gray Merchant of Asphodel, otherwise known as Gary. So we are still at 1 foil. That's crazy. All right. And yeah, I mean, at this point, it's like, can you hit a Halo foil? A Halo foil. We have foil. It is foil Hymn to Torak. Hymn to Torak for us old heads playing Magic, just a classic discard spell. Just absolutely, you could wreck people. And it's like, they don't make them like this anymore, where it's discard 2 cards. Hey, it was 2 black mana to make a person discard 2 cards at random. Which is like, if they kept like a 2 or 3 land hand, which would be very normal, and you like have them ditch their lands, you're like, yeah, good game, man. How's it feel to not be able to cast those spells now? Him is a good Magic card. And that's a really cool version of it. I don't know. Maybe I didn't showcase it enough. Foiling looks really good on that. Love that. All right, we are on to I. I believe I is Isochron Scepter. It is. Is that a... Basically, I mean, it's like it's supposed to be like 80s fitness, but that also looks like a shake weight, which is definitely not 80s. All right. I did think it was neat. I found this a little, I think sus is probably not the right word, a little maybe bad that they were selling. Basically, you could buy these at 200 or you could buy 2 at 300, so making them at 150 a piece, which is great. But then I think it's also a bad look when you then run out. Not great. Ooh, we have a foil Junji the Midnight Sky. Neat. So we did get a foil one of these. That's cool. Oh, and I didn't actually notice that they had rarity. So Junji is mythic. Okay, that's interesting. Is crop rotation uncommon? No, so it's probably rare better, right? Brain freeze, uncommon, or rare? Okay. All right, so it's probably rare mythic. I think it's weird that they chose to do rarities, but sure, okay, why not? I'm here for it. All right. So foil Junji. So we do have three foils. We're picking it up a little bit. That's cool. Junji is quite a card. All right. Him is my favorite so far, though. That's really neat. All right, K is a non-foil Krark Clan Ironworks. But again, I think base copy of KCI is what? 15, 16? I think like the Future Sight version from MB2, from Mystery Booster 2, was in that neighborhood. All right, we are on to L. Llanowar Elves, non-foil. Mm-hmm. All right. Neat idea. I think of just building on my previous idea. If you were going to do the thing where you sell 2 for kind of then get like a little discount for people buying 2, then I think it's kind of a bad look for supply to run out within 2 hours of these going live. Ooh, foil. Hey, we have a foil. Is that yet? Oh, it's Halo foil. Sweet. Sweet. That is not a bad one either. That is Myrel, the Shield of Argiv. Really cool, good card. Okay. Hey, that feels pretty good. I don't mind that. Especially if these things are going to be really, really uber scarce. Like I said, good card, right? 4 for a 3/4. During your turn, your opponent can't cast spells or activate your abilities of artifacts, creatures, or enchantments. Like, that's really good in its own right. And then whenever Arrow attacks create X 1/1 soldier artifact creature tokens where X is the number of soldiers you control. Sweet card. I am going to sleeve that one right away. Oh, foiling looks, man, those Halo foils. All right, banger there. That's cool. Well, that makes me feel really good about things overall. Like, even if I don't hit any other, cool foils or any additional Halos, just getting one, knowing that, I mean, I had patrons posting where, a lot of people in our Discord and for the channel posting their spoils, their humble brags, if you will, and some people saying they went 3 boxes and they opened 1 Halo foil, but it was like a really good one. It was like Phyrexian Altar or something, but then opening no Halo foils in there, there are 2. Speaking of, hey, sweet, another foil. That's Narset's Reversal in the foil. It's cool, very nice. Well, I gotta say, pulling a Halo foil for what I also feel is a good card makes me feel pretty good about this. All right, next up we have Ob Nixilis the Fallen. So there's another mythic, non-foil. Really sweet art. A lot of really cool art here. All right, P. This is Phyrexian Altar. And if there's anybody that was watching this, was like, oh man, I had no idea this was the alphabet or what cards were in here. No, sorry, spoilers. I feel like I'm super late to the party, so. All right, it is not foil. Yeah, Phyrexian Altar, still, like, again, just Phyrexian Altar base copies were like $50+. Field of the Dead was $40+, and then Urza's Saga's in here. That's like another $40 card. It was like, especially if you're picking these up, basically picking them up 2 for $150 a piece. It more or less became a no-brainer. And we don't have a ton of those in Secret Lairs anymore, so. Questing Beast. It is mythic. It is Questing Beast. I gotta admit, I do love the art on that, and I'm a Questing Beast fan. So, the wall of text that is Questing Beast. Throne of Eldraine, man. Quite a set. I remember when that card got previewed, and I was like, well, it's a 4/4. And I was like, oh, but it just does everything. Okay, got it. All right, we are on to R. Are you going them all there? That is Retrofitter Foundry. I can say words. That's a cool foil, though. Really like that. That's neat. Vintage Cube fans know of Retrofitter Foundry. Apple Fritter Foundry. All right, we are on to S. That is So Ring. That would have been a really good one to get in Halo foil, right? Like, the base copy is probably like $6-7. The foil copy is probably $15-16. And the Halo foils. It's funny because, every deck's going to have them. So those people that want the really, really cool versions to bling out their decks, got to go the extra mile and get those. All right. That was a foil. Foil Temple of the False Gods. And I clearly am a fan. It's like Ren and Stimpy art. Or not Ren and Stimpy. Oh my gosh, The Simpsons. The cat and mouse from The Simpsons. All right. It's a big one. I feel not as good since we just pulled a foil. But who knows? Urza Saga? No. All right, so we didn't hit foil in any of like the big ones, i.e. Phyrexian Altar, Urza Saga, but really cool Urza Saga or Field of the Dead. But again, for me, considering we hit a Halo foil, I'm good. I'm not mad. Question is, do I want to fork out for 3 more copies of that Urza Saga? Because I do think it's really cool. All right, next up. Of course, we have another foil now. It is Vesuva. I gotta admit, and I've seen a couple of other people make the same comment. Before I knew that this card was Vesuva and I saw this, I was like, oh man, City of Brass. That's really good. Whoa, great inclusion. It's like, oh, it's Vesuva. It is not City of Brass. Vesuva, good card. Those who watch this channel, we've seen a bunch of Vesuvas because we open a lot of Time Spiral Remastered, which is Vesuvas in that set. W is Wasteland. This reminds me of like a Fallout poster. Really cool card. By the way, Wasteland is another $20 card. So if you want to like put this over there, you're like, yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Like, I would guess also between Mystery Booster 2, they have the white border versions there, and between this drop, that now would be a solid time to pick up Wastelands if you needed them too. That is Xancha. Foil Xancha, the sleeper agent. I have no idea how we're doing from a ratio standpoint between foils and non-foils. On one hand, like, I remember from the 30th anniversary, it was like 50-50, so you're like, oh, okay, like, should have about half. Clearly not going to be the case for this set. It is a mythic. Oh, it was Yarok. Yarok the Desecrated. Again, really funny that they gave them designations. You know, I'm going to put Wasteland over here. I'm a Wasteland person. Okay. Z, and then we have a bonus card. Bonus card. And Z is... Oh, it's foil. Yeah, Zozu, the Punisher. Okay, all right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 foils versus Z. All the non-foils, but again, a Halo foil. And here we are with our bonus card. Question mark. It is Amarel's Archive. What do you do? If you would gain life, you gain that twice that much life instead. Sure, if you draw a card, except the first one you draw, in each of your draw steps, draw 2 cards instead. Oh, all right. That's kind of neat. Certainly a super cool treatment for that. Well, there we go. So, yeah, I mean, again, most people already know the cards at this point. I feel like I'm a little late to the party just because stuff apparently likes to arrive to me last in the country for some reason. But there we go. Halo foil, Myrel, Shield of Argiv. Some really cool foils. Really happy with. I really like that him. Retrofitter's cool. Yeah, you know. Other than that, like, I think probably pretty average. Again, if you would love to get one of these in foil or gosh, Halo foil, but this is it. So yeah, fun secret lair. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, little bonus content today. That's gonna do it for me. And if you did, do me a favor. If you're not subscribed already, hit the subscribe button for me. Hit the like button for me, and by all means, drop me some comments. Appreciate you, everyone. Thank you so much, everybody, and be well.